Yo, what's up, guys? Teacher Paul here, and welcome to 2026. Guys, I hope you're having a great new year. Happy New Year, everyone. And today we have a coffee request from Nami. This is the first coffee request of this channel right here. And it says, Nami says, I really like all these series, not just the ones from Korea, but also from other countries. I brought this because it felt a bit short. Okay, let's check this out. This is I have no idea what it is actually, but it's a series. I think it's a Korean series. Not sure, but we're going to check it out right now. Let's go. It's from the History Channel.
Eric, Dave, congratulations, gentlemen.
Oh, wait. It's not actually a Korean show. So I don't need subtitles.
Eric, Dave, congratulations, gentlemen. You guys have solidified yourselves spots in our third and final round of this competition.
Is this the one that
now in this final round, we're going to be sending you guys back to your home forges to build yet
it
another
is
iconic
forging.
weapon from Korean history.
Nice.
We're going to have you build this.
I've seen the
The
show.
Woldo.
I haven't seen this episode though.
The pole-arm weapon that has been wielded by Korean warriors since the 6th century. The large crescent blade provided the user with incredible force that delivered lethal blows and deep cuts with one swing into an opponent. Historically, this heavy weapon required special skills and was only wielded in battle by elite Korean warriors. Today, Korean martial artists who specialize in the Waldo perform intricate maneuvers with this intimidating weapon at festivals and cultural events.
That's crazy.
Now, guys, your blades need to measure between 22 and 24 inches. You need to feature a peak on the spine.
It's crazy that they're actually gonna forge that sword. That's amazing, guys. This is so cool.
4 inches. You need to feature a peak on the spine. You guys also need to feature a guard and a 50 to 52 inch pole arm. The good news is the water quench is behind you, so you guys can forget about that. You can choose to quench however you want.
That weapon is big. I've never finished a blade this long. I have made a blade
Oh my
this
gosh,
long,
that's what she said.
It broke upon testing, so hopefully this one will go much better.
All right, gentlemen, we're giving you 4 days to build your Woldo swords, and I want to see your best work because one of them will be worth $10,000.
Nice.
We'll see you in 4 days.
So this was the finals, doing a Korean sword, making a Korean sword.
In Detroit, excited to get the forge fired up and start going on this Waldo. Look at that. This thing's gonna be almost as tall as I am.
Wow.
That's pretty frightening. So I'm to the point where I've got the blade forged out. I have to cut a notch and use a chisel to open it up. And there we go. The Waldo's in good shape. I got plenty of meat on there.
This is something that I am really, really fascinated by. We have all the technology in the world today, and we have knowledge, and we have a lot of things that we didn't have back then, and yet they are struggling to kind of like make this. Can you imagine how talented and how skilled the craftsmanship was back then? It's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's crazy. And the first thing that comes to mind is like the pyramids. Crazy. Like nobody can explain it. So these type of things, the engineering, absolutely amazing. We saw another video from Korea as well where they had the engineering of the houses. How they keep the warmth. Amazing. Pretty cool.
Open it up. And there we go. The Waldo's in good shape. I got plenty of meat on there that I can grind back and get to the shape I'm looking for.
Plenty of meat that he can grind.
We're back here in Auburn, Illinois. My goal for the day is to have the rough
Now I'm
shape
thinking of
board
ground beef.
and to have a solid piece when I'm done for the day. This is a little outside of my comfort zone. This has some weird curves and peaks to it that's going to be a bit of a forging challenge. I may have ruined this early on. I forged the piece over, so actually the top part is actually folding over on itself. It's called a cold shut. It causes all kinds of problems later on because the pieces aren't attached. I go over to the grinder. If I can grind out, I'm not too bad. But if it's really deep or it's something I can't fix, I'm screwed.
Day 2, rough grind is done. So here I am, a man asking for all the bladesmiths of the universe to send me their good juju.
Dang, that looks good actually.
That is a hard blade. Overall, good quench.
I think he did a good job with that
Day
one.
2, today my goal is to get the bevels in, get it ground, and get it heat treated.
And then
I
they
do see
have
one
to do
problem
the
that's opened
ultimate
up on me.
test to see if it cuts, right?
Got a real problem. Apparently when I ground that cold shut out, I didn't get it completely ground out and it folded over a little bit.
Oh, that sucks.
If it goes deep into the steel, then I'm probably in bad shape. If it runs all the way through, then the blade's ruined and I got to start over. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do. Is it something I can repair, or am I just plain old screwed and it's time to start again? So right now it's just back to the grinder. Good news is everything's solid. The cold shut I was worried about is grinding out.
Cool.
I have a blade ready to heat treat.
It's salvageable. These shows are amazing,
I'm
honestly. I like this.
Yep, and it's hard.
Good old History
That's
Channel.
as good as I can hope for right now.
Day 3. So today I have to make the shaft and then get everything put together. So I decided as a
Dude,
little
I don't-
decorative embellishment.
I don't like the innuendos. This guy's he said something about it being the biggest, and then he said something about finishing on it, and now he's saying the shaft. I don't like the innuendos that's coming from this guy. Don't know if it's intentional or not.
Shaft and then get everything put together. So I decided as a little decorative embellishment to add a little grip to the handle. I'm going to flute and inlay some paracord. I'm using Imperial Red and Royal Blue to honor the colors of the Korean flag.
Amazing.
I'm looking pretty good going into day 4, so I'm pleased.
Day 4, yesterday I got the blade finished and I've got the shaft shaped and roughed in. So today it's a lot of fit, finish, assembly, and just putting the final touches on my weapon. So I grabbed
By the way, talking about the Korean colors and also, the logo, do you think Pepsi copied the Korean flag? I heard there's a story there that Pepsi was very popular in Korea because of that, because it reminded them of the flag.
some pink paracord that I'm going to use to wrap the areas between the collars, and then I have a pink wood stain that I'm going to stain the hickory with. When I do a knife
Although
show, I always have one
Norway
knife on my
owns
table that has a pink
Pepsi
handle.
Max.
It's not the typical looking thing, but I think it looks kind of neat, so I'm going to go with it. I think this is a solid piece. I think it'll test well, but we're going to see what happens.
Guys, I love these type of
Gentlemen, welcome back to
shows.
the Forge. You guys had 4 days to work on your Korean Waldos, and they look great. But we want to hear about your builds. Eric, how'd it go for you?
Overall went really well. Made the blade out of oil-quenched W1, mild steel collars, paracord wrap, and wrought iron guard and pommel.
Fantastic.
Looks good,
Dave, how'd
looks
your build
good.
go?
It went pretty well. The blade is 5160, the handle is hickory, and it has copper collars and a paracord wrap.
Well, gentlemen, both your blades look deadly. But there's only one way for us to find out if they function as well as they look. We've got a strength test, a sharpness test, and up first, the kill. Doug?
Nice.
Bladesmiths, 안녕하세요, and welcome to the kill test.
안녕하세요.
To find out
Wait,
what kind of lethal damage
how does he sound Korean and Russian at the same time?
and welcome to the kill test. To find out what kind of lethal damage your weapons will do, I will take your weapons and deliver lethal blows on this ballistics dummy. Eric, you're first. You ready for this?
Let's
sir.
go.
Let's do
This
this.
is the moment.
Bones are dense. They can do some damage to an edge, so my heart's racing.
This is the moment. Ooh, nice. It's deadly. Nice. 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 That dummy is dead. Good job.
All right,
Good
Eric,
job.
Let's talk about your Waldo here. It is forward heavy. There's a lot of metal in here, but it is wieldable. Now,
Nice.
your edge is sharp. It penetrates deeply into this ballistics dummy, cutting the gel torso and into the bones. Overall,
Nice.
sir, your Waldo, it will kill.
It will kill.
your turn, sir. You
Yes,
ready?
yes, we
Yes, sir.
like.
Let's do this.
Let's see if his will
I'm
kill.
looking at this ballistics dummy right now, and it's a hard test. If I messed up on this blade, that dummy's gonna show it. And if
Oh,
it works
yeah.
well,
Don't be a
parts go
dummy.
flying.
Nice. It's working well. Dude, this is such a dangerous weapon. That's crazy. Imagine having this in war back in the day.
All right, Dave, let's talk about your Waldo here. It is a little bit heavier than the other weapon.
Oh,
Heavier
no.
weapons require a lot of adjustments, but your edge here is sharp. With this forward weight that cuts deep into this ballistic dummy and cuts the bones inside. But in doing so, sir, your edge over here did take a little bit of rolling.
No.
But the other parts are fine. And overall, sir, your Waldo
It will kill.
kill.
Thank you.
I love that. Oh, let's hear that again. His smile as well. Let's look at that in 4K right here. Look at that. It will kill. That's funny, man.
Thank you.
And overall, sir, your Waldo will kill.
Thank you.
That's such a memeable
All right,
moment.
gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time for the strength test. We're calling this one the Bamboo Man Attack.
Bamboo
Test
Man
the
attack.
overall construction of your blade. I'm going to take them and gently tap them against our Bamboo Man over here. Now remember, this is not about what your weapons do to these targets. It's about what these targets do to your weapons. Eric, you're up first. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bamboo is a very hard wood, and it can definitely take some chips out of an edge. And
I
also,
swear
with
this guy-
long of a handle on it, it could just snap it in two.
Uh-oh. Okay. Nice. But not too strong.
So Eric, right off, this is a heavy beast. Your balance point's not bad. I kind of like that right there, where you can manipulate the weapon. As far as the weapon performance goes, you maintain an edge all the way along.
Nice.
It's still sharp.
Nice.
Thank you.
It's still
All right,
sharp
Dave,
after
you're up.
all
Ready?
of those.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, his is gonna bend. I have a feeling it's gonna either break or bend. Nice. Because it's heavier. Yeah, it's heavier on the edge. It's stronger. But I think it's gonna bend so much. But imagine being pierced by that blunt blade.
All right, Dave, your weapon is
strong.
really, really heavy. So you can make a devastating cut, but recovery is really slow. As
I
far as
see.
the blade itself is dented.
Told
Sideways
ya.
here
Yeah.
and up above here.
Based on his first one, it bent. It was dented. So yeah, I figured it would happen against bamboo and wood. But although like it is, he said it's heavier on the edge, right? Gravity helps it with the swing. So I guess it's stronger. It causes much more damage, I would say.
But still solid. So you survived quite nicely.
Nice.
Well done, Dave.
Thank you.
Bladesmiths, this is the sharpness test, the sugarcane slice.
Nice.
Find out
Sugarcane,
how
love
sharp
it.
your weapons are. I'm going to attempt to cut through all these sugar canes. Unlike the strength test, this is all about what your weapons do and how well they cut the sugar canes. Eric, are you ready to do this?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I think his is sharper. This is gonna be so cool. Slow motion. Wow. Oh wow. It went through all of it. That was
All
awesome.
right, Eric, let's talk about your edge here.
Don't touch it
Your
like that
edge,
though.
It's sharp. It cut through all the sugar canes. And overall, sir, your weapon, it will cut.
Thank you.
Nice.
Dave, it's your turn, sir. You ready for this?
Yes, sir.
I think his is gonna be heavier for the swing. Oh wow, yeah. See, told you, it's heavier. See, it weighed down his strength.
All right, Dave, let's talk about your weapon here. It's still sharp, and it cuts cleanly all the way through, but the weight of your blade as I'm cutting dragged downward, and I ran out of sugarcane. But overall, sir, your weapon, it will cut.
Thank you.
That's exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Well, gentlemen, you both performed extremely
You'll
well
weigh
on our
him
Korean
down.
theme challenge. Both your Waldos did great during our tests, but this is a competition and there has to be a winner. The judges have made the decision, and today's Forged and Fire champion is
The other guy, this guy.
Eric. Congratulations.
Eric did a good job.
Now, Dave, you fought hard, but unfortunately, you're not today's winner, and Dave's going to tell you why.
We know
Your
why.
blade did great in the kill test and did well in the sharpness test. What this came down to are two things: the overall weight of your blade and the damage it took in the strength test. Those are the reasons we're letting you go.
I understand. Thanks for having me.
Well, Dave, it's clear
Makes
you
all
have what it takes
sense
to
in the
fight this
world.
forge. You're an extremely talented smith, but unfortunately, your time in this competition has ended. And for that reason, I'm going to have to ask you to please step off the forge floor.
Wow. With all due
I
respect,
got a ton out of this experience. I met some great people. I got to play with some techniques and types of weapons I would normally not do, and I had a blast doing it.
That's
so
awesome.
I can't complain at all.
Well, Eric, you know what that means? You are the newest Forged and Fire champion. You're going to be walking out of here with a check for $10,000. Congratulations.
awesome.
I feel awesome coming out here, winning the competition, having my skills validated. This is a crowning achievement of mine.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Congrats, bro.
If
Congrats.
somebody wants me to make a Waldo, it's going to cost them 10 grand.
Nice. What would they use it for, though? That dude is so awesome. At the end, he even sold his services in such a big platform. It's pretty cool. What a dude. This show is absolutely cool. Forged in Fire. It's absolutely awesome. I've seen it before. I hadn't seen this one. Thank you so much for the follow. We're live on Twitch, guys. Come join us. And that's pretty cool. I really like this. Thank you so much, Nami. This is the perfect example of what type of videos we're going to react to here on the channel. It's educational, it's entertaining, it's cultural, and it's a mix of different countries as well. So if you want to keep discovering something new, come join us. And I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Take care for now. Bye-bye.